I'm going to begin by asking, I was speaking to the other guys about this as well. The whole set to this, the Star Trek, is so iconic, as are the kind of outfits and the kind of characters. They come with so much kind of ingrained romanticism and kind of popular culture. Every time you guys arrive on set, every time you put on the character's attire, do you feel that little burst of excitement? Does that ever wear off for an actor?
Yeah, it probably does wear off because I don't find the costume that flattering. I feel like every time I wear those trousers, they're always slipping down. And I don't know, I think the top part looks good on like Ethan if you're like really buff, whereas with me it looks stupid because I've got like boxed off, as if I've got big shoulders and then wee skinny arms.
Yeah.
Oh, what about you?
Oh, I mean, look, the white jumpsuit is I think when I first booked her, I was like, yeah, this is cool. This is like really iconic and like striking. And now I'm like, well, now I'm like heading towards 35 and like I've got to keep it tight for that long. Like it doesn't really hide that much.
Okay.
Like, but in saying that, like, yes, my sense of wonder for this show has not faded in the slightest. I feel like people get sick of me saying this on set, but every time I'm like, guys, this, like, what are we doing? This is insane. This is so wild that we're a part of this.
Yeah.
And that hasn't faded really at all in 5 years.
Yeah, it's funny. We always think when actors put on these outfits, they just go, wow, look at me. But actually, they're probably going, is this flattering? Do I look all right like this?
Yeah. And then because there was such a gap between when I shot that first scene or, a couple of scenes for Scotty and the end of season 2 to when we were doing season 3, there was quite a gap and I could tell costume were like, oh, there's something not quite fitting. quite fitting as well. I was like, just say it. Just say it. I've been eating.
It's like me putting on a pair of jeans after Christmas. Happens every year. But the characters, I mean, they're all kind of united as part of this kind of team. And that is that kind of extend to the cast? Do you feel a kind of great sense of camaraderie on a show like that? I mean, please tell me there's a big Star Trek WhatsApp group. There's got to be a Star Trek WhatsApp group.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been popping off this morning, actually.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, there's been some exciting news. But, yeah, for sure. I mean, we're working so closely and dealing with such intimate situations where we have to, like, really, like, hold each other through some, like, tricky scenes and tricky situations. And I think naturally you bond, especially as actors. We're also open and ready to bond.
Yeah, and then also just, like, working abroad, you know what I mean? I keep messaging Jess, like, what do you do when this comes up? What do you do when this... You know what I mean? I'm, like, constantly asking advice. So, no, I mean, it's... And then also because the genre shifting nature of the show, you're constantly coming up against new and different challenges, fun kind of games with a different cast member. It's great.
Because I mean, this show has been entertaining viewers for decades now. I mean, in so many different guises as well, be it in the cinema, be it on the kind of smaller screen. What is it about Star Trek you think that keeps it relevant, but it keeps it entertaining and compelling for audiences after all of these years?
Well, I think that people's desire for hope about the future is enduring. Like, that's never going to fade, and I think that Star Trek constantly serves that up as a possibility and something to invest in imaginatively. And so I think that can never really age out. It's not really a trend. It's what people want intrinsically in their being. Is like a hopeful option for themselves.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I think, I don't know, space is cool, isn't it? Maybe it's that. And there's something different between this and other franchises where it's like, this is our world, so we're able to, like, show mirrors to society,
And just to go back a moment, I was going to ask about that WhatsApp group. Who's the most active? There's always one person in the WhatsApp group who spends the most amount of time.
Carol.
Yeah.
Carol is wonderful and so beautiful in the group chat.
She's so full of love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I say that much on the group chat.
Yeah.
I get fed up getting added to a new group chat. I'm always like, oh, another one? Are you joking?
Oh, I see how you feel.
I know, but
No worries.
this one's current, right?
Yeah.
It's whenever I've did like a play like 10 years ago and there's still a when in 10 years' time I'll be complaining about this.
Totally. You're like, oh, those Star Trek people.
Still.
They won't leave me alone.
Just archive the chats and they go into a whole different folder.
Yeah.
I should. I should.
But just finally, then, what can kind of fans of this show, because it's got such a huge fandom, what can they sort of expect from this new season? Because it's one of those shows where it has to feel very familiar. It has to feel like it's in great. It's got the kind of essence of all the kind of series before it. But at the same time, it does feel like it needs to get bigger and better with every kind of season. Do you feel like this season has done that? What can fans kind of look forward to here?
I think the writers are so incredible at continuing to push the envelope. Like to like kind of unbelievable proportions. Like, can they keep doing it? Can they keep one-upping themselves? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But I think what they can expect is, stories that break the mold in ways that you wouldn't expect.
Yeah.
And much more comedy, much more campiness, like the things about Star Trek that make it so iconic from the earlier iterations of Star Trek, in like a really fresh, like vintage futures kind of cool. Like I think that vintage futures thing is so cool.
Yeah.
So I think like that they nail that, and I think they really nail that in season 3 too.
And like episodic space adventures, but still having like a kind of through line for some of these character arcs. I think it's such a rare thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's great. I've said that at the end of 2 of your questions. It's great. There you go.
Well, it's better than saying it's rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great. It's a good thing to end on. And on that note, thank you so much, guys. The best of luck with the
Thank
release
you.
of the season.
Thanks
Cheers.
very
So
much.
much, mate.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey You Guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey You Guys!